Going on out there, good people? It is your boy LMD with LMD Trading, and yes, I broke my trading plan today. Not proud of it. Not proud of it, but it happens. Four days back into me back trading in my main account, and the rule that I broke was actually I broke two rules today. First one was trying to sit on hands the first 10 minutes. Didn't do that. Second one said I was only going to take 4 trades a day. I broke that one as well. So let's go ahead. Let's get right on into Thinkorswim. We not going to delay. Actually, hold on. I guess I didn't even tell y'all what I made today. Let's bring it back. So even though, and I guess it's gonna start the music all over again. Even though I broke my trading plan, we did make $89.05 today. Just kind of taking some scalpy kind of trades. Oh, that word. One of the trades actually was a couple of these trades were actual good trades. I just under share sized in one of them, so it just missed hitting target, but because of the share sizing that I was in, I ended up getting out of it. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get back over into Thinkorswim now. Boom. Let's hit that button right there. We're reviewing trades for. See, I'm used to that TRADERVUE flow. Reviewing trades for December 8th. What did I say we took? Let's go here real quick. Let's go to monitor. Trade history. It's going to say 14 trades. That's 7 because that's in and outs, I think. Yeah, I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, that's counting 10. I don't know. It might have been 14 trades. I didn't think I took that many trades though. Guess we'll look at them when we go through. But yeah, that's what we traded right there. P&L on the day was 89. We can click right here. Scroll down for those that say I don't really be trading. There's a P&L, 89.05 on the day. That's where I got that number from, so that I didn't have to add up these little shebanga bangs over here. But let's go ahead. Let's get the charts pulled up. As always, I like to look at the SPY. SPY started off gapping up a little bit, I think. Do I not have, let's see. Because it's easy when you have everything on the chart to be able to see exactly what it was doing. Previous day's close. Let's click that. It should already be white. Maybe not. Nope, it's not. Let's change it to a white line. Let's do that. And there we go. Where is it? There we go. So SPY was gapping up a little bit. We know that because it's above the white line. So SPY gapped up a little bit. It opens at the top of that red candle, pushes down, breaks previous high of day, kind of chops around it, and then it gets back above it here and just chopped around it all day. Never did set a trend. Just kind of chopped around previous high of day, and now we see right here that it has closed. Something else that I kind of wanted to show on the SPY. I got this one pulled up. Nothing's on it, but I created a drawing set called the V. Bam. Let's maximize this one real quick. Yeah, it's called a V. So if we go all the way back to August 12th, It's when this down V started, this down channel came, retested. I think that's the 100 or the 200. And then just kind of just been trading in this channel. It broke out of it right here. 2 days later, it was back in with a vengeance. Came all the way back down. Retest, back down. And then it finally broke out. What's that? October 17th. And these glasses don't work. Let's change. Much better. October 17th, or actually the 13th. It finally came out. Retested it on the 17th. And then we got in this up channel. Just kind of been bebopping around. I dropped this line from this point right here. And then it's just been kind of trading in this upper channel. And again, like I said, this is how I trade options on a smaller time frame. But look at what we're doing right here. It is trying to stay in this channel and go back higher. I'll get back interested in maybe taking, actually, not really though. Look what this big time frame moving average is doing. So this is gonna come and bounce again right here. We need to see it get above it. If it doesn't, we got a good chance of pushing back down. Excuse me. But just kind of wanted to look at the SPY real quick. It's always good to see what the market is doing. So let's restore that. And we're going to go ahead and jump right on in. Another thing I wanted to look at real quick. INFN. We see that that's on the daily or on the previous high of day scanner. 6-1 from the top based on percent gains. I wanted to look at the pre-market on this thing. And this is one of those ones that I say, if I was watching this pre-market, you can like get in this trade off the open with your stop down here. And look at what that thing did. Nice little tight consolidation breakout and boom. So this one hit the watch list once it broke over previous high of day. I didn't get any trades in it. Was actually looking to possibly get a channel trade in. So you see that I had kind of drawn a channel line here. I did this when I was watching it, but by the time I saw it, it was up in this area. And then you see what it did. It broke out of the channel and then just kind of just bebopped around. Still was setting higher lows, which was good, but never really gave a true like direction. It's like little moves, pull back. Watch this. I can come right here. We'll change that to that. Drop that line right here and look at what it was using. And it finally took off. But no trades on that. Let's go ahead. Let's rock and roll to what we were trading. These are in no particular order. No particular order. But first one we're going to look at is AMD. Go ahead, blow up the 5. And I will blow up the 2 minute. And we'll look and see. This first one, we took 250 shares, got in at 70, 80. A lot of these, I was not really truly share sizing in on these. This one was just playing the break back up to previous high of day. Ended up getting out of it 70, 90 as it was kind of pushing back down off of $71. That was where I was kind of pushing to get back out of it. Let me take a peek. Let me see. 250 shares is showing that that should have been a 20-cent stop. Highlight that candle. That candle is 20 cents on the number that I was getting in. Basically playing it back on this bottom side. as my stop. But decent push up. Once it held 71, I got back in on this candle right here. Got in 71.11 as it was holding this area, and got out in the same exact candle, 71.18. Basically right there. I got these jumbo arrows. Put bigger arrows because it make it a little easier for me to see, but these bad boys are huge. They take up the whole candle. So let's do that, and let's say that is default so we can go back to a smaller one. But yeah, so when this didn't push all the way up to previous high of day, I was like, nope, let me get out. Just kind of chasing the stop. I know. I said coming in, I was going to be trying to get into trades and going 2-to-1. But I still have to watch the trade that I'm in. And if it's not moving, because again, I was expecting this to just push up and then maybe use this previous high of day as the use this as support, but we couldn't even push above it. I'm getting out at that point. So that was AMD. Billy was the first trade I took this morning. Bad trade. Took this pre-market right here. You can see it, pre-market. Took it to continue lower. Let's look at the daily real quick. Up. So this was today's candle. It opened right here. That's where it opens at. That's where it closes. That's how high it went. That's how low it went. So it was gapping up. And it was not a huge gap up. So this was very, very, very aggressive to be buying it or shorting it to go down when it was gapping up. But got in right here as it was rejecting the 20 moving average. This thing kind of just chopped around prior to the market opening. And when the market opened, it took off. And when it took off, I stopped out. Stopped out for a loss. I was only in this thing half size, so it took a $25 loss on this first trade. Took a $25 loss. And then on volume, I got into the long side. This thing made this nice move up. And we see at 9:34, 4 minutes into the open, that's high of day. That's as high as this stock went. So let's see where we got out at, 24.75. I always like to see where I'm getting out of a candle at. Let's change this back. Actually, no, it says that it's on the arrow, so there we go. I like to see where I got out. So this thing pushed up, chased my stop up behind it, ended up getting out, and ended up getting back green. So made $23. The only red trade was right there on a pre-market entry that I should not have been getting into. Took this one on momentum. How this would have wanted to play out was this to push up, come back, retest VWAP, and continue higher. But nope. Rolled over, chopped along. Just chopped along all morning. Trying to, let's see, there we go. So just kind of chopped along above the previous high of day. Look at that. Just chopped along. That's an ugly chart. And candles aren't really that tight. they're tight because I had it on manual. That's what the candles actually were looking like. But not something that you want to trade. Definitely not something that you want to trade. So I really was not looking at it. Trying to be a little bit more disciplined. That was a nice little downtrend right there that it did. But by this time, I was done. I was done. So let's look at these two. I'm going to save CVNA. This was the last trade of the day. I'm going to save that one. Let's look at this little flat one right here. CPNG. 65 shares. This is the one that I didn't have my share size in right on. So let's blow it up. Getting in 1882. 1882 is going to be the high of that candle, I think. 1883. So getting in as it was breaking that candle right there. Let's highlight this candle. 14, call it 15-cent stop. Should have had 330 shares. I only had 65. So we see that this made a good move. And because I was not share sized in appropriately, I just took my stop to break even. I'm like, it is what it is. Whatever I'm going to make, I'm going to make. So we got in at 1883. We got out at 1884. I think the most that this had went up was like $10 max unrealized gains, which had we been in full size, we missed target by maybe 10 cents. Maybe 10 cents. So we could have locked in maybe 1R on this trade if we were full size. Let's look at DXCM. Came across, is this one I came across on the, I can't remember if I came across this one on the previous high day or if I put this on first thing this morning. Excellent, excellent trade that I kind of got scared out of. I want to say that I was share sized in right on this one. Playing this to bounce off of the 9 moving average. You're going to start seeing more of those trades, actually. You're going to start seeing more of those trades over here at LMD. It's not something that they teach at Professional Trade Strategies, but it's what I do when I'm trading options. And like I said, my option plays have been working. But look at this. Got in right there. Nice entry. Didn't go in full on this one. 50-cent stop. So, yeah, went in half position. Should have had 100 shares. I only grabbed 50. I don't know why I got spooked out of this one. I don't know. I got the video, so I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. But ended up getting out of this one on a good entry. On a good entry, y'all. I'm trying to see something right here. Okay. It says 50. I see a bunch of bubbles. I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's like 3 bubbles. Basically, it was scaling me out. I wasn't scaling out, but that's the way it had to get me out of it. And that may have been one of the reasons that it was kind of whippy. It's another one of them that was kind of whippy. But I got out. This thing made this move. I'm still watching it. It gave another good entry right there. As this candle came up, broke the high of this candle. It gave a nice resting candle. That would have been another good spot to get in. 52 cent, probably call it 55 cent. 55 cents stop. The high of that candle is 123.61. Let's say that we need 124.65. It's hitting target over here. 124.88. So you already hitting target maybe in that candle right there. Yep, 124.66. So could have took this play right here. It never went against us. And you hitting target over here. So that was a good trade that we really didn't let work. And that was a good entry, getting in right as it breaks that candle. What was it? Let's see, 56. Yep, So it's really just a textbook professional trading strategies buy setup. I just kind of got in a little bit earlier than what this candle is showing. So textbook little buy setup pops up, somewhat of a 3-bar play, and then it just takes off. So that was DXCM. And let's look at CVNA, Carvana. Not sure if y'all are in the market, but Carvana is on the verge of bankruptcy. It's on the verge of bankruptcy, they're saying, and it was down 40%. Let's go, man. Just August, Carvana was trading at $55. Now it's trading at $5. That is crazy. That is crazy. But we took a long trade on it. I've been watching it. This was on my watch list. Myself, Evan, and Jonathan, we were hanging out in the Discord. Again, if y'all interested, I will put a link back down in the description. Jonathan comes with some extreme knowledge. Young trader in age, but not in the wisdom of trading. So we have been kind of watching these. I'm not sure if Evan had took a play on this one or not, but you see I just dropped some lines on there, just kind of talking my way through it as we were watching it. Came back to the office, sat down as I usually do around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And right as I sat down, it was breaking the previous high of day on killer volume. And I am trying to read the tape a little better. So while reading the tape, I saw these huge buy orders coming in. And you see that I'm buying this in no man's land. Literally in no man's land where you usually don't want to be buying, to tell you the truth. Let's go ahead, scroll that over. You see on the 5, because I wasn't really looking at the 2-minute when I was doing this, but I got in at 512 as it was breaking the $5 and holding. And I shared up pretty good on this. Share sized up pretty doggone good, 1,000 shares. And it gave just this little tiny push, because soon as I got in, straight to chasing it with my stop. I might have said that I was going to try to quit doing that too, but this market is hard to find solid movers. But got in. This thing made this nice pop. You see how much I actually left on, I won't say left on the table, but was looking to see if this thing could break 525 and keep running. Possibly squeeze out some people that was trying to short this down to the grave. But didn't break 525, started pushing back down, and I got out. And you do see, that's high of day right there, 524. So this thing had just kind of been chopping around, based out right there real good. Look at the volume on that red candle. So based out at 425. And then this thing just grinded up for an entire $1. And we made a little bit off of it. Made a little bit, 20 bucks. Helped to get us up to almost 2R on the day with our $50 risk. But that was it. That was the morning. Definitely broke a couple of rules in the trading plan, but it didn't cost us. It wasn't detrimental, which is good. Let's go ahead, bring up the big screen. As always, thanks for checking me out. Please like, please subscribe, please comment. Look for some merchandise. I got an Etsy page. I do primarily fraternal and sorority type organization work. But I think I'm gonna put some of the little shirts that I wear. I done had people asking about them. So this one here just says write, execute, and follow your plan. That's what I wore today. And we didn't totally follow it. Executed it, but we didn't follow it to the letter of the law. And still working on that. But I'm happy it was a green day. Hopefully it was a green day on your side of the screen. And we'll be back at it again tomorrow. I'll be trading from Trade Central tomorrow right here at this desk. Usually 80 to 90% of the time, I'm trading from a laptop with a portable screen, which means that you don't need a lot to day trade. You don't need a big, elaborate 10 monitor setup, 5 monitor setup, 4 monitor setup. You really can get by with 2 screens. Sometimes 3 helps because you can do some other things on that 3rd screen, but you'll have your watch list and your order execution on 2. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be right here where I'm sitting at. So hope to see y'all again tomorrow, and we gonna wrap this one up. Peace.